Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So Wade Plem and Mams Taylor got into like a little bit of a heated debate on Twitter last night. It all started when Wade Plem talked about this tweet that was put up by Happy Punch. KSI's manager, Mams Taylor, says KSI versus Slim is unlikely. This is what Mams Taylor said. This was on the small council meeting. I want to protect Slim from potentially getting knocked the hell out. It doesn't do any favors for KSI to go from Tommy Fury to Slim. If you want to hear my opinion on what he said here, go watch the last video. So this was Wade's opinion. I understand the fight doesn't do, but for KSI financially or otherwise, that's fair. But adding in the protect Slim part, imagine a number one contender wanting a title shot and Dana White saying it won't happen because he wants to protect him from the champ. LOL. What? So Mams Taylor responded and said, he's not a number one contender. He's the middleweight champion, two weight divisions below KSI. This is up there with the take that Dennis versus Logan will be a much more competitive fight than KSI versus Tommy. They are maybe one division apart, and honestly, we're talking a difference of 10 or so pounds. I remember JJ being 173 for Temper at the face to face, 177 for Joe. Slim has more fights at that 175 division than his current one. You yourself said JJ's better suited for 175 or even 168 if he's fighting regularly. Unless you're saying JJ will be at 183 plus pounds from now on. Mams Taylor then responds saying, my point was that Slim is not the number one contender for KSI's current weight division, like insinuated with the Dana comparison. Also, apples and oranges. Also, you've criticized Dana more. I don't know why I keep saying Dana. You criticized Dana more than you have me, so I'm not sure he's your gold standard. You guys get mad when Pappy loses to AT or Ed is fed to Pineda, the pro, but are okay for Slim to lose to JJ when he's on an outstanding run. You'd be the first one making a video on how Misfits screwed Slim's run by feeding him to KSI pointlessly. I'm not saying it's not possible for KSI to go from Tommy Fury to Slim. There will have to be some real urgency and demand globally. I'm building Slim and have huge plans for him. If it feels right, I'm sure it's possible. Yes, KSI fought lesser opponents than Slim previously, but he is not there anymore. This was Raid's response. If you think Slim doesn't deserve the fights, that's fair. Just say that. But you're joking with those comparisons, man. Come on. You gave Pineda to Ed as a mystery opponent, and he's not in any way a star. AT versus Salt was buried because AT isn't close to star KSI is. The point of building Slim is to push him with big names and credentials. KSI happens to check both boxes better than anyone else. I agree with you, it makes little to no sense for KSI. I just think Slim at 7-0 and calling for that fight after beating a similar level of competition makes sense. These are some of the replies that Wade had to other people other than Mams, people who were like defending Mams' opinion and agreeing with him. You know, Wade, he loves to debate, doesn't he? In these replies, they were talking about the weight, and someone said, I mean, if we're talking traditional weight classes, it's still a free weight class difference. Wade said it isn't. Slim has fought at 175 3 times on Misfits. And then Mams responded to that tweet and said, and complained about it 100 times. Wade then said, I don't hear him complaining about it for KSI. I hear him asking for it. Also, KSI has complained about going up in weight in almost every fight. So 175 should be perfect. Hell, you said 170 was his optimal weight. And then Mams just replied with a typo correction saying here with EA because Wade misspelled it. He put the ER here, which is wrong here. And then Wade responded to him saying, well, that's when you know the rebuttals are hitting. And then Mams said, on the contrary, I've explained it well enough not to continue with the endless back and forth. I'll make the decisions and you can carry on watching and critiquing them as much as your heart desires. Much bigger plans for JJ. Much smarter long-term plans for Slimity. I must have missed those explanations for the weight class issues or the similar opponents. But yes, sir, I'm not hard to find. I look forward to it. They really just, I feel like they love arguing, honestly. You know what? Like, I get what Mams is saying and I get what Wade is saying, but I did agree with what Wade said when it comes to them using the protecting Slim part as an excuse for the fight not to happen. Wade literally just posted a YouTube video with Sensei about this in the breakdown. And this part right here in the video is why I understand Wade's point.
Anyone. That's the whole thing. Like,
Correct.
Mams is like, oh, if JJ knocks him out, then what? If fucking Joe Blow with 5 million TikTok followers knocks him out, then what?
Yeah.
If Salt knocked him out, then what? It's a fight.
Yep.
Yeah. This is the fight business. This ain't the pro wrestling business. You can only carry someone along as far as you can put them in fights that you think are advantageous to him. Now, if that's what Mams wants to do, if he wants to give Slim what he thinks are easier fights, then that's okay. But it also, again, shows us what kind of the deal is here.
Like, I don't think that Slim should be protected because he might lose. Like, it doesn't matter if he might lose the fight. Like, you could do that for all your fighters. That means Dean shouldn't have fought Waleed, or Salt Pappy shouldn't have had those fights because you were protecting them. Like, you can't be protecting your fighters. But I do get it that you're trying to build Slim to be the next big star. In this explanation that Mams agreed with that is on the screen, like, I do get it that it's not a win-win situation. Like, there's no win if KSI knocks out Slim. Like, I do get that. And to make it clear, Mams and Wade said that they don't hate each other and there's no hate between them, even though this debate was a little heated to me. It was a little bit, I feel like if they saw each other, they might fight, but they made it clear that there's no hate to each other, as you can see by what they're saying in these tweets, which is cool. You know, people are not always going to agree. Like, some fans do take people having debates and not agreeing 100% as hating, but that's probably just young fans. Like, just because they don't agree doesn't mean they hate each other, you know? But anyways, guys, put in the comments what you guys think. Who do you agree with? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.